Hi, I'm Bill Woodard, and this is the Smith County Chamber Corner. Well, Mr. Shannon Gregory has come by to see us, and he's got something he wants to tell us about, and that's why we're holding this poster here. Got something kind of exciting going on, Shannon.
We do.
Tell them this is taking place in Pleasant Shade, right? Where all the men are strong, the children are smart, and the women are very surprised about both those things, right?
You've been there before.
Yeah. Anyway, Pleasant Shade, Tennessee, it's a great place to be. Tell us what's going on here.
Well, we have a comedy show coming to our community center. It used to be the Pleasant Shade Elementary School. We have a community center with access to a gym floor where we'll have seating, we'll have a stage, where these two will be doing stand-up comedy.
Okay, well now Victoria Jackson, she's been on a show that I've seen.
Well, back in '86 through '92, she was on Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
And she does movies now. She does Christian movies.
And then Michael Del Giorno, he's pretty famous, isn't he?
He is on the radio from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock on 99.7 WTN. He also is very funny. So both of them will be on the stage February 16th, 2019. Tickets are available at Eventbrite, and those seats will be reserved. So when you buy those tickets, your name will be on a seat when you get there.
Okay, and they're $20, is that right?
They're $20. Eventbrite will charge you $1.72, but that is worth it to know that you have a seat waiting for you when you get there.
Well, now, can you get a ticket at the door if you want to try that?
You will be able to get a ticket at the door.
If there's seats available.
The seats that will be available after the Eventbrite seats sell out will be the bleachers or the balcony. So you can sit in those seats, but they won't be as comfortable as the chairs that will be on the floor. So
okay, and this is Saturday, February the 16th.
Is the weekend after Valentine's. It'd be a good time for you to take your missus or your mister to Pleasant Shade. We have a store slash cafe that will be open by then. So Jane Reed's Cafe will be ready to host you if you want to come and eat first. So after that, you can go to the show, and we'll have concessions there.
Okay, and it's at 6 o'clock.
And if you're on Facebook, I have a page called Shade Tree Comedy. Named it after the community, which was named by a shade tree. So if you go to Facebook and you find Shade Tree Comedy, that's where you'll find the link to the Eventbrite website, so you can buy your tickets. Okay,
now it says doors open at 4:45, so if they get there early, they'd be able to get food, and you're going to have concessions there.
Yes, sir.
In the Pleasant Shade Community Center too.
And if you don't know it by now, if you haven't been to the elementary school, what used to be the elementary school in a while, we do have central heat and air. So if it's cold outside, it'll be warm inside. So you don't have to worry about freezing or being uncomfortable. We'll take care of that.
Okay, so you guys got the weather taken care of and everything, and I know these guys are good because I've heard them in other venues, and so it's really quite a treat to have them come to the county. It's
very exciting. I'm friends with Michael, and he is friends with Victoria, so he's bringing her along with him, so it'll be a great night. So looking forward to it.
And it said up here, Big City Comedy in the hills of the county. Country. Yeah.
And you won't have to worry about Nashville traffic. So
that's right. So
that's worth a lot to me.
Well, we're glad you brought this to us, and we're glad you brought it into the county. Pleasant Shade Community Center does a lot of good other things. They have sales and things going on, but this is your first kind of production, isn't it?
This is the big one.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about it, and I'm also scared to death about the weather and what it could do to us, but we're still going to have a good time. So
it's
rain or shine.
It's going to be a nice, cold, clear, crisp day.
Exactly.
Get inside in the warm and hear some comedy. That's what's going to happen.
There's nothing better than good, clean, fun comedy. So
yeah, especially in the winter when there's nothing else to do.
There's nothing else to do. Exactly.
Okay. Well, we'll expect to see you there because I want to go to this. And folks, if you get a chance, you need to be in Pleasant Shade Saturday, February the 16th at 6 p.m. There's going to be a really good show.
And they make great stocking stuffers.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
buy them now, put them in your stocking, and
I hadn't thought of that. Good Christmas gift. Yeah, that's coming up.
Your employers would like that.
Yeah, they would. All right. Well, Shannon, thanks for coming by.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Well, we've had another guest come by, and of course it's December, so we've got the tree behind us, and I think it looks really nice here. We're celebrating Christmas, of course, this year. This is Miss Lori Casper.
Correct.
And Lori is with the Concordia Healthcare, is that right?
Yes, Concordia Nursing and Rehabilitation.
Okay. Now, some people out there might not know where you're located, so tell them where Concordia is located.
We are right located in front of the hospital.
Right at the end of Main.
Yes.
End of Main Street.
Yes.
Okay, and you came by here today. There was something about an Alzheimer's event that you've got going on. Could you tell us about that?
Yes, we have a support group, and that runs the third Tuesdays from 6 to 8 p.m. On the even months, it'll be held at Concordia, and on the odd months, that'll be running at the Pavilion from 6 to 8 p.m.
Okay, and the Pavilion, of course, is another
Assisted living.
Assisted living that is across the river here in town.
Correct.
So we've actually got 2 healthcare facilities here for assisted living. But now, Concordia, you have I know they have a memory care unit, but do you not have a memory care unit as well?
We have a memory care unit which will be opening up the week before Christmas. And it's for people who has dementia and Alzheimer's, cognitive memory loss. So we're really looking forward to that. It's a really great unit. Everybody is welcome to come take a tour if they like. They can just come see me and I'll take care of them.
Okay, and I've had the privilege of doing a tour up there, and it looks really nice and it looks secure. That's what I like about it. So you don't have to worry about if you've got a loved one that's suffering from this disease, you don't have to worry about them being in jeopardy or anything because it's very secure and in a good environment. Okay, well now I know in my tour there's also another part of Concordia there. A lot of people don't realize it, but you're the 2-story building there at the end of town, and that building has been there for many, many years. But now Concordia, you've only had it, Concordia has been in charge for about a year and a half now?
About a year and a half now, that's correct. It's also a skilled nursing facility, and also with that we do have the rehabilitation, and they are great. They have been with us for years, and they do an excellent job with our patients. We have inpatient and outpatient therapy.
Okay, and I've noticed right beside the rehab facility, there's actually the beauty salon too.
Oh yes, we do have a beauty salon, and they're open 3 days a week, and that's open also to the public.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. I know my mom was out there for a period of time, and she used to get her hair done there at the beauty salon, so it's great to have that. Well, thank you for coming by. Is there anything else we need to mention?
No, I think we hit it all, and like I said, if you're willing to come take a tour, you can come tour the facility at any time, and with any questions you have, you can just give us a call, and we'll be happy to answer them for you.
Okay, and what is the number down there?
615-735-0569.
Okay, well, Lori, thank you for coming by.
Well, thank you, Bill.
Hi, we're here with Miss Shasta Yankee, and Shasta, you're with H&R Block, is that right?
That's right.
Now you got a big announcement. I think you guys may have moved or something. Why don't you tell them what's going on?
We have, our office used to be on the main drag down here next to Happy China, and now we've moved it to just down the street from the courthouse at 910 North Main Street.
Okay, and you still offer all the services that you have. Now tell them about H&R Block. What services do you have?
Okay, well, of course, everybody knows H&R Block as offering tax services and advice regarding taxes, but we also offer audit services for our clients, or also for people who weren't our clients, and we do bookkeeping, payroll. We do just about anything you need for your business.
Okay, so it sounds like you're year-round then.
That's correct.
Okay, see, a lot of people have it in their mind. They see H&R Block and they think, oh, tax season, but that's not necessarily it. You're there year-round to help people with their accounting or services that they have in tax planning. Okay. All right. What are your hours?
Well, currently we're just open one day a week on Tuesdays, 9 until 4. And during tax season, of course, we're pretty much there all the time. So.
Okay, well now if somebody needed some extra work or something like that or needed to talk to you, they could probably make an appointment, right?
Absolutely.
All right, how do they contact you to get an appointment?
Just call the office. It's 615-735-1342.
Okay, and I guess that pretty well covers it. H&R Block has been around a long time, got a good reputation, and we're proud to have you guys as chamber members, and thank you for being in the community.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, if you need anything, give them that number one more time.
615-735-1342.
All right, Shasta, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Chris Hicks here with Katie Martin from the University of Tennessee Extension Office. Thank you all for joining us today. Katie, I know it's been a great fall for 4-H
Absolutely.
and some other things coming up this month that you'd like to talk about today.
Yes, we've got quite a bit going on, as always with our 4-H program. We've wrapped up with our classroom speeches. We're getting ready for our county and then our sub-regional contest. So we want to especially thank all the parents and teachers that played such a role in helping those kiddos develop, write, practice, and give their speeches. They all did a great job. We've got some outstanding public speakers in Smith County. Another thing I wanted to mention, as this time of year rolls around, we kind of reflect on what we're thankful for. And one thing I'm thankful for is growing up in 4-H, and part of that was attending 4-H camp as a youth. So this year we have the opportunity for you to give the gift of camp to a Smith County 4-H member. Last year we took about 60 youth to camp. 9 of them were on partial scholarship. So we are looking to increase that. We want to have 10 partial scholarships to give to our Smith County campers. So if you are a business, would like to donate $145, that will send 1 kid to camp on a half scholarship. So that's really our goal this year. If you are interested in learning more about that, please email me or call the extension office so you can make some kids' dream of going to 4-H camp. As we start to look at the new year, we have lots of activities and events coming up that we want our youth to be aware of. Starting in our January school club meetings, all of our 4-H members will be getting information about archery signups, horse judging, livestock, and several other activities and events that are coming up. So if you have a youth that are interested in any of those contests, make sure you're looking out for that newsletter, or just go ahead and call the extension office, sign up, get them on the list so we can let you know when the practices are. But don't miss out on those great activities that help our youth learn critical thinking skills and, of course, have a lot of fun.
Yeah, and our Facebook page is another way that you do a good job posting on UT Extension Smith County. If you search that, they can get information about what's going on in 4-H.
For sure.
too.
We try to keep that updated, not just with 4-H stuff, but everything we're doing in Extension. And I know January is going to be a busy month for you guys, so tell us some of the events you have going on.
Well, we are starting our Home Farm and Garden Lunch and Learn series. We're going to meet at the Smith County Chamber of Commerce. We're partnering with them the first Wednesday of each month. We're going to have lunch, and it's $5 to come and eat lunch with us and get an educational opportunity to learn something related to home, farm, and gardening. And so I'm really excited about this program. We're going to have different topics each month, and we've got an awesome lineup of speakers. In February, we're going to have Larry Tankersley talking about, hey, what do I do with my trees? How do I sell them? How do I market timber? Every farm just about in Smith County has trees on it, and we don't always think about how do we go about marketing those trees. In March, we've got Dave Lockwood, one of the foremost experts on fruits, small fruits, fruit trees, nut trees. He's going to be here in Smith County in March, and an awesome lineup of speakers throughout the year. I hope some folks will be able to make every one of these Lunch and Learn series, but if you have some that interest you, we've got the list there, and we hope you'll pick out which ones you want to come to. Let us know. If you can give us a couple days heads up, we'd like you to RSVP the Monday before that first Wednesday of the month, so we know how many to plan for. We'll feed you about as cheap a meal as you can eat, $5 for lunch, and also hopefully provide you with some high quality education. Now, the first Lunch and Learn series is going to be January 2nd. That's the first Wednesday of the year. We're going to be talking about industrial hemp, and that is a huge topic. We get calls, and people in the office every single day asking about industrial hemp. How do I grow hemp? how am I going to get rich growing hemp? And I'm not sure the answer to all those questions, but I try to help folks as much as possible. We are going to have our specialists, though. We actually have a hemp specialist. Eric Walker is going to be here on January the 2nd talking about hemp and answering some of the questions that folks have. So if you're interested in that, call the Extension office and sign up. The week before the meeting, we're going to be off. Our office will be closed. So if you call us, just leave a message and let us know you plan to attend. 735-2900, of course, is our office number. The other thing we have coming up is also in January. Like I say, January is going to be a busy month. January 8 and 10, we're going to have a 2-night workshop called Farmland Legacy. Mary Draper, our FCS agent, is helping me with this. Farmland Legacy is basically an estate planning workshop for not only farmers, but anybody with land, anybody with assets, and it hopefully gets you to thinking about transitioning to the next generation. Not that we're trying to push anybody out of the way, but certainly our farmers are getting older. We're all getting older, and we need to think about the next generation. And we're going to talk about how to transition estates to the next generation as easily as possible, and hopefully as inexpensive as possible, because there are tax implications for all the things that we're going to talk about. But we're going to have tax experts, we're going to have financial experts, we'll have lawyers there to answer questions at that 2-night workshop. Should be a really good educational opportunity for you. $25 per individual. We'll feed you both nights. If you come as a family, if you come and bring a spouse, $30. So you get quite a price break if you bring your spouse, because we want families to attend together and get this information and start that dialogue, start that process of talking about farm transition planning. So again, that's something we'd like you to RSVP to. UT Extension 735-2900. You can call us and get more information.
Absolutely. So lots going on, not just in 4-H, but throughout the whole Extension office. We hope you'll be interested in some of those activities. One 4-H'er that we know we have hopefully made an impact on is our own Grace Harville. So she's up next with her episode of Seasoned with Grace.
Hi everybody, and welcome to another episode of Seasoned with Grace. Merry Christmas, and since this is the month of Christmas, I'm going to be making one of my favorite Christmas desserts, peanut butter balls. They're very delicious. And so first off, we're going to start off with our 1 cup of creamy peanut butter. Next, we're going to add 1 cup of powdered sugar. And we're going to add 2 tablespoons of melted margarine to our bowl as well. And now I'm just going to mix all of these ingredients together until they're creamed. So our peanut butter mixture is finished. Now we're going to add 1.5 cups of Rice Krispies to our bowl. And now we're just going to mix all of this together. This recipe actually came from my great-grandmother, Beatrice Kemp. And I know a lot of people make peanut butter balls, but these are really special because they have Rice Krispies in them. And I like it because it gives it somewhat of a crunch. And that's just what it distinguishes it from all the rest of the peanut butter balls. So we have our Rice Krispies mixed into our peanut butter mixture, and now what we're going to do is just form them into a ball, thus the name peanut butter balls. And we're going to drop them into 1 package of chocolate almond bark that has been melted. And you just want to roll that around in the chocolate. You want to make sure every single inch of the peanut butter ball gets coated. Alright. And we're just going to place that onto our wax paper. And we're just gonna continue this process for the rest of the balls. So here are our peanut butter balls. They look very delicious, and I let them sit for about 30 to 45 minutes just to set up, and I think I'm going to have a small bite of one. Very, very tasty. The crunch is there from the Rice Krispies, and you can't beat chocolate and peanut butter at Christmas time. You just can't. If you would like a copy of my peanut butter ball recipe or any of the recipes that I've done on Seasoned with Grace, you can go to my Facebook page, Seasoned with Grace. I hope you all have a fantastic Christmas, and I hope your day is seasoned with grace. We'll see you next time.
You know, it's always a privilege when you can be involved in something that honors people that sacrificed for our country and did so much. And one of those things is how we celebrate our veterans here in the county. Of course, December, we have December 7th, and people remember what happened at Pearl Harbor, but we have a Veterans Day parade that takes place every year, and they do it on the square, and they come down to Main Street. And these guys, they need to be and should be honored for the sacrifices that they've made. So folks, we'd like to invite you to enjoy a portion of our Veterans Day parade that took place this year. Welcome to the Smith County Veterans Day Parade here on Main Street in Carthage, Tennessee. I'm Bill Woodard.
I'm Jessica McKinney.
And we're going to be presenting to you some of the folks that are in the parade. This is sponsored by the Smith County Chamber of Commerce and the Smith County Insider, brought to you by them. There's Steve Hopper, our sheriff, and Chief Davis. Good to see you folks today.
Hi.
And here comes Troop 367, Boy Scouts of America, Smith County, Tennessee. And that's a pretty big troop there. I did not realize they were that large. That's a good-looking bunch of young men.
Yeah, it's a bunch of them.
Yeah, and they are, of course, out here to honor our veterans today. And right behind them is the, I believe that is the Girl Scout. I can't tell what troop number that is.
They got them all ages, don't they, Billy?
Yeah. I know they meet in the Smith County Historic Courthouse. And these ladies, they all work hard. I know I helped them sell some cookies here not long ago. Hey, ladies. And now we're going to take a moment here and listen to the Smith County High School Band. Well, those guys sound good, don't they?
They sure do. They look sharp, too.
They look sharp. Here comes some of our veterans and Representative Terry Lynn Weaver.
Hi.
Don't forget to thank the vet. That's a good thing. Yes. Yeah, we're really proud of these guys. There's Chuck. He's driving the truck. Appreciate you. All right, we got some candy there. Hello, gentlemen. We're really proud of these guys. They gave a big portion of their lives to do what they did for us.
Yes, sir.
And it's much appreciated. There's Mr. Jerry Solomini driving the other truck. Good to see you guys today. Thank you very much. We got candy coming here. These are vets that own their motorcycles.
Those
Now,
motorcycles.
these guys, every year they have what they call Ride to the Wall, which is where they go to the memorial for the Vietnam vets. And a lot of these guys go out to the pilot and they meet them out there.
That's neat.
And we set up a table, and it's just a good day. And there's several thousand of them ride through here going to Washington, D.C. every year for that Ride to the Wall. So it's quite a deal. Veterans Day program today. It takes place on Main Street here in Carthage, and the ceremony starts at 3 o'clock, and the County Mayor, Jeff Mason, is going to do the invocation, and he's going to do a welcome. Kind of hard to hear the little bikes going through it. Anyway, Jeff Mason is going to be there to do the opening invocation by Chaplain Donnie Payne, presentation of the colors by the Boy Scouts, and then Girl Scouts and Cub Scouts and Brownies. Then they're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance, and then they have a guest speaker that's going to come to the event, and I believe it's Sherry Shackelford. Okay, we've got the Gordonsville Tiger Marching Band coming up. We're going to pause here and listen to them for a little bit. Those guys sounded good too. We got two great bands in the county.
They're very impressive.
That is a big asset for us.
Here comes
This
the
is the
pavilion.
Pavilion's senior living. These guys do a great job. We see them. We go over there on a regular occasion and talk to them, and they are doing a great job. Glad to have them over in South Carthage.
They've got a nice building too.
And here's the Carthage Fire Department, engine number 11. Mr. Webster driving. And then here's ladder number 11. I might add, this is the only ladder truck we have in the county.
That's right.
So these guys, they cover Gordonsville and some of the other places that don't have that kind of coverage. We mentioned there's Smith County Water Rescue, and these guys are very vital to what goes on around here. And then here comes EMA. This is Emergency Management Association, I think is the way they pronounce it. But anyway, we have EMS and EMA. EMA are the people that they go out and search for folks when they're lost, and if you're in trouble, you got a flood or something like that going on.
They work hard.
They work hard and they do that. Coming down the street now is our Veterans Service Officer, Mr. Fred Keith. And I might say Mr. Fred Keith is doing a fine job. If you're a veteran out there and you're watching this and you haven't been over to see Mr. Fred, there's a lot of things that he can do for you to help you out. Okay, folks, I believe that is the end of the parade. So we're probably going to see you at the ceremony, but we're going to leave you now. We hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time.
Well, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in.
Bye-bye.
I had the privilege of being involved in the theater production this year, and it was called Sanders Family Christmas, and I'd like to invite you to come to our theater. It's the Hull Theater in the historic courthouse. It's on the second floor, and they do usually about 3 shows a year, and I obviously would think that they were pretty good, but I think you would enjoy them. I just wanted to maybe do the song that I did during the show. You know, during Christmas time, we think about family and about people that are here and people that are not here, and so it's a time for reflection, and this is an old, actually a gospel type song that I learned for the show. I'd really not heard it before then, and it's called River of Memories. There's an old ramshackle shack. In my dreams I wander back again to days that used to be. Was the place where I was born on a bright October morn, and it's nestled at the end of my river of memory. Did you ever go sailing down the river of memories to a little lost cabin that's nestled among the sycamore trees, where the sunshine is cheery and nothing in the world goes dreary. That's my cabin at the end of my river of memory. When the twilight shadows fall and the childhood voices call me back again to days that used to be. And in answer to their prayers, I will soon be sailing there to that cabin at the end of my river of memory. Did you ever go sailing down the river of memory to a little lost cabin that's nestled among the sycamore trees, where the sunshine is cheery and nothing in the world goes dreary? That's my cabin at the end of my river of memory. That's my cabin at the end of my river of memories. Merry Christmas. Well, folks, we hope you've enjoyed the show today. You know, it's December, and of course, there's a lot of celebrating going on and a lot of reasons why we do what we do in December. And we hope you're having a really Merry Christmas and that the good Lord's been kind to you all throughout the year. And we look forward to seeing you again next year, and we're going to have some exciting things going on. Wanted to tell you about a few things that are happening here. It starts in December, and one of these is going to be going on throughout the year. Jane Reed's Pleasant Shade Store and Cafe is opening Wednesday, December the 12th. And they're going to have hours. It would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. And they're located on 725 Pleasant Shade Highway in Pleasant Shade. Now, if you want to talk to them, you can contact them at 615-677-2233. And folks, it's a nice store setting out there. Mr. Franklin Graham is getting that together, and we're looking forward to seeing what he's going to do. They're a chamber member, and we appreciate them being with us, and we appreciate them opening a business up in Smith County. So we hope you'll go out there and support them. I'd like to mention something, Smith County Sheriff's Santa's Shoppers. Now, you may say, well, it's a little late in the month for me to be donating. Well, actually, it's not. Santa's Shoppers is a yearly event that that takes place in Smith County, and the sheriff's deputies take children that are here in Smith County, and last year I think they did like 335 of them, and they take them to Walmart and they shop with them. And if it is a touching thing to see this, and you see some of these little kids, they don't know what to do, and sometimes they even say, well, I want to get something for my mama or my daddy. It really helps you with your faith in humanity when you see this. If you want to donate to Santa's Shoppers, you can do it at the sheriff's office, or you can come to the Smith County Chamber of Commerce, and you can donate to that. And it is a 501c3 tax-deductible donation. So when you give to the Santa's Shoppers, you'll be able to do that. And you say, well, it's December the 25th, or it's December the 28th, and I'm watching this show, I missed it. No, you didn't, because you can go ahead and donate for next year. It's a year-round event, and so if you want to give a child a gift and make them happy about Christmas, that'd be a good thing for you to do. So don't forget Santa's Shoppers. Okay, December the 20th, there is a Red Cross blood drive at the Riverview Regional Medical Center. December the 21st, coffee conversations with District 40 Representative Terry Lynn Weaver. And it would be good for you to come by and express to her your opinion on whatever the current subject is at the time. And she wants to hear that. So if you'll come by and see her, that would be great. December the 22nd, over in Granville, historic Granville, Tennessee, Christmas Bluegrass shows. December the 22nd with David Davis and the Warrior River Boys. Then December the 29th, the Jolly String Quartet is going to be there at Granville. And then jumping into January the 5th, the Bluegrass Solutions Bluegrass Band is going to be there. And of course, the Sutton Old Time Music Hour Special Christmas starts at 6 p.m. and radio taping is at 7 p.m. And that's, they've got reserved seating. It's a Christmas Southern style dinner that's going on, and you need a reservation for that. So call 931-653-4151 to get your tickets and get further information about that. I also like to mention there's another Red Cross Blood Drive on January the 7th at the Smith County Chamber of Commerce, and that goes on from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. And these folks, they would appreciate your donation. Okay, and now we get into UT Extension, and they've got an interesting seminar that's going to be taking place on Wednesday, January the 2nd, 2019 at the Chamber of Commerce. And the cost of this is $5, and it includes lunch, and the title is So You Want to Grow Industrial Hemp. And that is something that agriculture is picking up around here. And so if you want to learn how to grow industrial hemp, Dr. Eric Walker, who is a UT Extension specialist, is going to be there. And that's at the Chamber of Commerce, January the 2nd from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. And I guess that's all we've got for you right now. Folks, there's a lot of things going on. If you want to get further information on anything that's happening in Smith County, just call us at the Smith County Chamber of Commerce, and we'll give you that information. Our number is 615-735-2093. You can also go to our website, smithcountychamber.org, and all of this information is on that, on the community calendar, plus a lot more. And if you want to look out into the year, you can do that. Folks, we appreciate you watching the show, and we hope you're having a Merry Christmas and wonderful holidays. May God bless you and your family, and we'll see you in January with some new stuff.